Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CCT, and I can hardly believe that this is my 100th video. Yes, I've filmed 100 lessons, and today's lesson is Gourdgeous. I thought, what can I do on my 100th video that would be fun? And I love October, and it's my birthday month, and I love pumpkins and spice and everything nice. I just love this month. So I decided I would do Gourdgeous, and you can do it in gourds, or you can make it look like a little pumpkin. It's a fun tangle. And let's see what we've got here. We've got Gourdgeous in white, Gourdgeous on a gray, and then I have a couple of tiles here that I'm going to work on. So we're going to do Gourdgeous. And this was developed by Maria in 2015, about a year ago. And I think you're going to find it a fun tangle to do. If you liked Diva Dance, you're going to like Gourdgeous because it's a little bit of Diva Dance. So we're just going to start out, and we're going to make kind of an S shape. This is the shape we're kind of starting out with. It's kind of a half of a side of a gourd, and then we're going to echo it. Take your time to echo so that you have a nice, even line down that. You're going to like it better if you have a nice, even line. Then we're going to come, and Maria starts right at the beginning. She will do another line coming around, echoing, and then coming and getting a little fat. I'm going to show you a couple ways I do it. For me, that just keeps it neat and tidy at the top. And then we fill this in. Remembering not to push hard. We want that ink to just flow out of that pen. So you don't push hard. Just a very light touch and fill in. So you can see that this is kind of like Diva Dance in a sense. Now I'm just going to start right up here at the top, and I'm going to echo very close to what I did. Had a little jerk there, but it won't make a difference. Then I'm going to add a bigger, fatter line. So we're kind of striping this tile called Gourdgeous. And I think they look a little bit like gourds. I'm sure that's why she named it what she did. Why Maria named it. And we just fill in. And I've always felt if you have a little shaky hand and it's not as smooth as a line as you like, it's going to blend in and it's not going to matter. Now we echo right down close, because we want a narrow little stripe next to it. And then another wider one. We're ready to make that stripe. And it just continues like this. And you think, how do I get that rounded side? Well, we're going to come down, and we're going to round down in. So once I've come down and I've rounded to here, the next step is to come and round into it. And then color in. Now we come and echo, remembering to echo right close to that, and come in. And then the next fat one. And then we want to end with a little echo. You don't want to end with a solid, so you have that double line and then an echo, and it comes out and it ends here. And there we have Gourdgeous. And this one you can do them so they overlap, as I've done here. Just done another one next to it. And you may have noticed on my pumpkin spice and everything nice, when I do them on a dark brown, I add a little, or even on the gray, I've come back with my white jelly roll, and I love this one, and just put some white color back in. And I'm just going to put some dots up my black line. Just give it some little light. And I can get little tiny ones just by putting a little dot, or I can do it a little thicker, and it goes up. Also, on the brown, I like to take a charcoal, this is by General, a charcoal white pencil, and put a little color in it. Maybe I want to put a little white up the stem, up into here for my shading. And I've also taken my Prismacolor Terracotta, and I put a little color right in the base of my Gourdgeous. That terracotta won't blend as easy with your shading stump, but it will do a little blending. Sometimes I'll come back with my charcoal and blend it out with a little charcoal. And I always accent this one. I would put several more in. This one just lends itself to little curly cues and maybe a springer or a zinger. We'll do a little zinger in here. So we're just going to come up. I'm going to make a little stem coming up. And there we have a little zinger. This is a springer. It's a little different. It has a little rounded, but zingers are a little light. And a little fescue, or just some little vines coming off of it. So we'll do another one so that you can see. Maybe we'll do this one so it's a little pumpkin shape. So instead of doing this S shape, we're going to make a C shape. And you notice I made it so it comes behind that one in front. And then we're going to echo the C very close. And then we do a little wider one and fill it in. We did the little hollyba effect, which means it goes behind. Now we echo that shape very close. Now another thicker one. Echo the shape close and make a wide one and color in. We've about filled up that half a C shape. We're going to go ahead and make a narrow line down and a little wider. It's going to come in. And I like to fill these in as I go it's more zen for me than if I just do all the striping and then come back and fill in. A couple more because pumpkins are typically a little rounder. Even though in Zentangle it doesn't really make anything. I think when Maria did this one, she intended it to be a gourd with the name of Gourdgeous and Echo. Same thing with this shape is that we want to end with that line out. We'll give it a stem, a little stem on there, and we have our little Gourdgeous. We can give it some curly cues. And a zinger or two. And we're going to color this in a little bit with our pencil. And our chalk. And we can also take some graphite and give our little drawing a little graphite. Oops, picked up the wrong one. And there we have Gourdgeous by Maria Thomas. And it is a great tangle for fall. And thanks for watching the 100th video. Have a fabulous day.